Hello and welcome to the Chichester Summer League. This is week 2 of the 4-week league running in the month of January. In the booth today we have Jason McCormick and A.Kynaston for your post-round commentary.
We had 34 players in the field today. Shout out to our sponsors, Disc Golf Warehouse, Disconnection, Light More Candles and Because I Can. Thanks for supporting the league.
This event is hosted by Sunset Coast Disc Golf Club and your coverage is sponsored by Disconnection, so massive thanks to them. First up we have Jason McCormick, yourself, on the feature card sponsored by Team Disconnection.
Going to be interesting watching myself play.
Young gun A.Kynaston, also on the card, sponsored by Team Disconnection as well. He's got 6 sneaky wins on there in the PDGA.
Best of 15 now, that's pretty good. Surprised he hasn't managed better than that though. Following him, Toby Kynaston, the big brother, up and comer.
And last but not least, Andrew Avery on Team IGA. Not really, he just works there.
That's great.
Yeah. Local advanced player. We have strong players in all of the divisions and it'll be exciting to see how the players handle the win.
Shout out to young James Lim in the beginner. I think he's about 9-10 years old. Mixing it up with the adults there.
Yep. Hole 1, again it's your 50 metre downhill par 3. The main idea here is to just hit the gap and have a good speed control to put you under the basket.
Yeah, not my specialty. That's the normal spot for me, about 15 long and left.
Eclipse Envy. This is Alex with his 150 gram DX Xavier, and that looks pretty good. There is no catch cam for this week's coverage. I was away and I had Andrew actually complete the filming and the rest of the card helped him out. So massive thanks to you guys. Makes it a lot easier so I can still get the coverage up. But we only have the one camera for this week, but that'll do.
Yeah, Andrew is coming up short there, hitting the log, but good upshot to save the par.
Wow, you pushed really long on this one, back of that tree.
Yeah, I thought you cut that wrong and accidentally put hole 3 coverage in.
Yep, Alex tapping that in, and here's Toby from 5 metres. Oh, a little bit right side.
There we go. I didn't have a mini with me, so any second putts were with the Envy rather than the Firefly.
I was going to question that. Eclipse Envy.
Hole 2, 56 metres down the hill. The angle generally skips you back to the basket.
This is a new Millennium Omega 4 from Alex. And we'll see that Eclipse Envy from you again.
Yeah, get used to that. I think it's going to get thrown on all but 3 holes.
Wow, metal. Oh, that looks alright.
Toby,
nice. A little long.
Nice and close there, shouldn't be too hard. This was Andrew's first round in quite a few months. He plays footy during the winter, so disc golf's just a summer sport for him, and he was just getting back into it.
Yeah.
And it showed in his putting for the first few holes, but we'll see him come good pretty soon. Toby, yeah, right, he was a bit long there. Just got a bit of a skip forward.
See the wind pick it up on that green as well. This is probably, I don't know, maybe the windiest hole on the front 9.
Yeah, definitely on the front 9. It's the most open. But it was a very windy day again. Yeah, yep. Almost, probably at times windier than week 1.
Yeah. But hole 2 did end up becoming the easiest hole of the week at a 2.56 average. So that goes to show that players can handle the wind on the green. Hole 3 is a 69 metre uphill par 3. A couple of trees around the basket. There's a few ways to attack this hole. Alex going with the Firebird forehand, and did he go through the tree?
I think that was through the V, it looked like, didn't it?
Yeah.
He's parked it
a bit
for
sneaky.
Another tap in birdie and make that 3 in a row for him.
Yeah. Oh, it's a bit left.
I've been nailing this hole in practice, just over the top of the basket every time, and got that one a bit wrong, so a bit of work to do there. Toby just misses group and he's out by basket 1.
It's a wasp, I believe, from Andrew. It's got good distance, it's just a little left, but he'll have a putt from there.
A little cheeky smile and thumbs up from Alex as well. I think you see that a bit on the coverage. He enjoyed the attention of the camera.
Yes, he does like to get the camera on his face and have a couple of grins every now and then. Andrew leaving it a little bit low, and Alex from 5 metres cashes in for another birdie, and he's 3 down through 3.
No problem from that distance for Alex. He took out the putting league last year, so should be pretty easy for him.
Yes, he didn't just take it out, he absolutely smashed it.
Yeah, it was almost a no contest.
Yeah.
You will see us throw out of order a little bit throughout the coverage. That was just because we were passing the camera around, so it was sort of whoever had the camera would stick with it for a while and then go finish off their hole. So
yeah. Hole 4, downhill, 60 metres. Another hole, there's a couple of ways to approach it. Most players probably go with the forehand out to the left. Alex with the champion tourer, and he's done that pretty well. A little bit right of the basket, but that should be no problem. Is the Kia?
yeah, my green Kia. I get picked on for throwing Kias over zones all the time, but they work for me, so stick with it.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. It's a little bit high. Down on the right side of the fairway.
Andrew loading up with a zone and just hits the first tree. Good,
Wow.
Good floaty bid, not too far off.
Yeah. That's not a putt that I'd run with full speed.
Nice easy putt for me here. And couldn't make it. I think I did that a couple more times in the first half of this round, so get used to it.
Alex, another birdie. Yet to take a score other than a 2.
Yeah, keeps his perfect run alive. And the dream of 18 under's still on.
Yep. Oh, good putt around the tree there.
Hey people, Reese here from Disconnection, and we've got some important news to tell you. We are now the official Australian distributor of Innova Discs. In 2 weeks' time, we're going to have a container load of Innova Discs coming. Not only discs, we're going to have bags, accessories, clothing, you name it, ready to supply it to any club or shop in Australia. And we believe that this is the next stepping stone to growing the sport here in Australia. And just a quick plug, we've got a Discraft drop this week. We've also got our new 2.0 bags. We've just become the official supplier for Ripped Revenge and Showdown. And lastly, we got these new bowling tape bandages which you can wrap around your finger to stop those pesky blisters from coming. We've got hundreds of them in different colors, ready to ship out as soon as possible. I just want to thank everyone who supported us in 2021 and 2022. 2023 is going to be an awesome year. I don't want to keep you hanging. Now sit back and watch the rest of the footage and enjoy yourselves. Cheers, guys.
Alright, here we go, hole 5, 67 metres down the hill. Tricky little hole. Lots of trees in the way. Forehand play is a little bit unusual, but there's definitely a line there.
That's very wide. Oh, and it kicks back and somehow ended up alright.
Little let's go there from Alex.
Yep.
He's pretty happy with that.
I go the forehand on this one. I throw a nice, like a straight jawbreaker zone and just flies like a backhand straight putter and goes straight down the fairway. If you have a disc like that, I don't see why you wouldn't, but otherwise, I think this hole is definitely the backhand.
Yeah, I just try and go that straight tunnel. Slight little bit of Anheuser release and let it straighten, but I missed everything, ended up on the oval. Andrew gets the tree kick and he's out on the oval with me.
It's one of those holes where it's better to miss by 3 feet than 3 inches, because you can get some bad kicks out onto the oval or up onto 7's fairway rather than parking it. Because you from 15 up the hill, you actually skimmed a chain there.
Yeah, gave it a little go. Toby to try and get on the board here. No, keeps his par run alive. 5 through 5. And his brother.
Is Alex for 5 down through 5.
Always got to be one better, doesn't he?
And yeah.
Good on him. He's pretty good. There we go. Second putt with the Envy. Just jams in there, low left. That's the spot.
Oh, low left as well.
Yep. Not looking confident with the putters, except for Alex, the other 3 on this card. Struggling a little bit on the green.
Yeah. Hole 6, 62 metres, a little bit uphill, straight through the tunnel. Alex with some sort of Millennium mid-range, I believe. Is that the... Oh, what do they call it?
I'd be guessing.
Yeah.
But it slides that one nicely up to the basket.
Yeah. It's Eclipse Envy, believe it or not. Is this the 5th hole you've thrown it on?
Yeah, 5 out of 6. So hole 4 I went forehand, and hole 9 I'll go forehand.
Yeah. Is this a rainmaker? It looks a little bit blunt, and I don't know.
I don't know what Toby was throwing. I do play with him often though. We played a lot of MA2 rounds together, so
yeah,
I know his game pretty well. I think he's putting with the... well, Alex changes putters every couple of weeks, but one of Alex's old sets. Are they the Drew Gibson ones?
Nah, Toby has a rainmaker, and this is his main putter. It's a Lucky Disc Golf P2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
from Vegas, I believe.
Alex tapping in for a simple birdie, 6 through 6.
Yeah.
Andrew cleans up his birdie, so 3 birdies and a par for Toby.
Yep.
Hole 7, pretty wide open once you get past that first tree, 61 metres up the hill. Forehand hyzer or backhand hyzer, both take you straight to the basket. Slightly lower ceiling on the left, which Alex is going to go under with that Firebird again.
Yeah. Oh, telling it to get right, and it gets not really much of a skip, I don't think. But he's got a putt there, he's inside circle.
Here we go, Green Kia aced this hole with it a few weeks back.
Whoa!
With a shot that looked a lot like that, but straight in the chain. A little bit long there. Andrew going... Is that his pyro?
I don't know, it's either pyro or it's zone. I think that might have been the pyro.
I think the zone's pink. That one looked a bit orange-red.
Yeah. This is a Goose Gossage zone. A little bit left.
Yeah, a bit long and left, and he's got a putt. 3 of us in a row there. And just comes up short for another par.
Yeah, this is for your bird. And it's cash. Low left again, but it's in the basket. That's a nice putt.
Yeah, that's the Nate Sexton Colour Glow Firefly.
Alex to stay perfect, and he does. 7 through 7.
Andrew picks up his second birdie in a row. Starting to get it on a bit of a roll. Get a move here.
Late. 62 metres up the hill. Through the one and only tunnel. If you get through that, you'll probably somehow filter up to the basket. Alex with the forehand. That's unusual, considering the hole plays a little bit right to left, but he loves it. And that's pretty close.
His forehand had just been coming out so clean. I think he just thought, I can do whatever I want with it and it's going to work, and it certainly did.
Yep.
Envy
Oh, that'll be a putt.
skips into the grass tree at the back, and it should be right next to the basket.
That? Oh, I got through.
Yeah, it's through, but might have snuck behind the grass trees, which Could mean he needs a little turbo over the top.
Yeah. Is this an Eclipse Envy as well from Toby?
I think it might have been a mid-range.
Oh, okay.
Is it maybe is a reactor a mid?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it is.
Well,
I just don't.
We'll have to
Or a
ask
gyro.
Simon. I think he might have been throwing a reactor a bit.
Simon wouldn't know.
Simon wouldn't have a clue.
He's still learning his jigs. Oh,
And-
that's a little bit high there.
Yep. That's short miss number 2 for me. Alex, no mistake there. Gets
8.
himself to 8 down through 8.
That's silly.
Making it look easy out there.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know it was windy. I think that was a tree kick from the group in front of us, just sliding up towards the basket on the right there.
Yep.
Oh, just nubbed out for Andrew.
Almost, but that's another par.
Andrew and I both just missing out on our turkeys there.
Hole 9 is a 63 metre downhill par 3. Probably the most woodest hole, or most trees on the course on this hole. There's there's really only 2 gaps. Straight down the middle or throw a forehand around the back. And Alex has done that alright. You've thrown a little bit left, but
I think I got most of the way down there.
yeah. It's an orbit felon. Oh, that looks good.
If those 2 branches weren't there, this hole would be a lot easier.
The beardy tree.
The beardy tree. Those 2 on the right that just lean over. That's the exact gap that you need to hit. Andrew with a bit of work to do here.
Yeah, there's not much there. Oh, the flex forehand. It's clipped the grass tree and it's kicked it down. I actually think that might have helped it out. Ooh.
Good run from Toby. He'll be about 2-3 metres past the basket at that back tree.
Ooh, a little low. That was, about 15 metres?
Yeah. Just catching the cage. And that was Alex to go perfect through the front 9. And he wasn't confident stepping up to that putt and probably just talked himself out of it a little bit, I think.
Yeah, it's a miss you don't see from Alex. And his putter, when he threw it up, it landed exactly on his disc that he threw. So that was pretty funny. Andrew making his par save putt to round out the front 9.
Alex managing almost the perfect round, 8 down through 9. Myself at 3 under, Andrew with the 2 birdies in the middle, and Toby just perfectly clean, going even par through the front 9.
Having a look at the leaderboard, we have a couple of players right behind Alex. We have Matt Beard and Del Beatty, and yourself at next 3. Travis Price is leading the intermediate with a pretty close field right behind him, and Aiden Bartle in beginner.
Yeah, young fella, came down last year and came down again this year.
Yeah.
Then Leah Manning leading the ladies, and Sharon McCormick, the lone female beginner.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us for the front 9. Join us again on the back 9. Thanks.